there go that beat again. You know that's my favorite beat these days. What? Let's start off like Dirk said. Man, what? Walk around, run around, chilling.
Let's go.
That boy Tugga on the ad-libs. How to be on TikTok? Step, lean. That's how they be on TikTok, bro. But hey, let's get active. It's your boy King Josiah.
And it's your boy Fernando Work. You don't want it only.
And look, let's talk about our guest right here, right? So, tell me my boy was working with Young Dolph, Pooh, Shiesty on his debut album, Gucci on 1017, went to Fulton University. Oh, what is this guy not doing? Like, Wick, what is he not doing? He produced, he engineered for all these. Man, get up for my boy Tugga on the beat, man. Nice to see you on the show, bro.
Hey, man. Thank y'all for having me.
One of a kind.
Let's get active.
He's back on the show.
He's back on the show. Man, we love it. We love it. So, tell us, bro, like, what was it like working with, rest in peace, the Young Dolph, man? What was it like working with him?
Man, Dolph was cool, man. You feel me? I know a lot of people, a lot of fans, you know, like you see these artists and like all the beefs and everything they go through, you feel me? But man, Dolph was cool, bro. Like he was real respectable. You know what I'm saying? I meet a lot of people that like kind of changed my mind about them. You feel me? Because you come to them like, dang, what's up, bro? And then some will give you the cold shoulder like, you feel me? Always dap me up. What's up, bro? Like anybody, like just always show love, just down to earth. You feel me? Like when he stepped in the studio, it wasn't like, I don't know, just like what you see on the internet.
Right,
like, he's cool, he chilling, he quiet, like he just chilling for real. So it was an honor working with Dolph, man. RP Dolph, man. Shout out PRE. You feel me? Like that's hard though.
Shout out PRE. And speaking of PRE, let's talk about WICK. Because this is brought to you by Wick Merch. And so this is the best clothing in the game, in case y'all didn't know. As you can see, we got my boy right with some merch.
Yeah, man, about time. You know, the first time they came, they didn't bring no mediums. They just brought their sizes. You feel me?
They said, what size is this? My size.
Facts.
Also, if you're wondering how we keeping our skin good, this is brought to you also by the Royal Beauty Mark skincare line. Hit up my girl Mooka Mac. Tell her King Josiah sent you, and she will get you right every single time. And shout out to our new sponsors, Crack Cookies, for giving us this opportunity. They come with a dose of lemonade. Ooh, refreshing. I'm trying to tell you.
It tastes like Minute Maid, bro.
We're not sponsored by them. Stop it. Anyway, we're going to get a letter in the mail. Yeah, we saw y'all mentioned our name.
About that.
I'm like, Wick, I need this letter for you. But honestly, man, that must have been an experience working with Young Dolph, man.
Yeah, man. So unfortunate. We was all here at the studio because, you know, here at Patchwork, like, he was really independent, bro. Like, he was one of the artists who spent, like, the most bread here recording. You feel me? Sheesh. Like, you feel me?
Right.
Like, because a lot of times it's the labels who's booking these, you know, these 12-hour, 8-hour sessions, but he was one of those artists coming in paying, like, for his 12-hour blocks, like, everything, beats, everything, like, real moving independent, like, you feel me? So it was just a shock, you feel me? Because we were all here when we found out, too. We were like, dang. So, you feel me? Like we had a good relationship with Dolph.
That's good. Hey, rest in peace, man. Well, tell us about Pooh Shiesty and Shiesty Season, you know, his debut album. Like, tell us about it. What it's like, you know, what's it like working with Pooh Shiesty? Freedom, though.
I mean, for real. Free Shiesty, man. Free Fujiano. Man, Shiesty was cool, too. He was just kind of laid back. I was here at the studio early. This is when Gucci first signed, like, that first wave of 1017 with Keisha Day, Enchanting, Roboy, Shiesty. He got Fujiano. So we was locked in up here at the studio, and I got here early one session, and Gucci told Shiesty to come downstairs from the lounge and ask the engineer, did he have any beats?
Right.
You feel me? So, yeah, I got some beats. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I played the first beat, and it wasn't even the beat I really wanted to play him. You feel me? I was just trying to hurry up. You feel me? Like, catch his vibe before Gucci say something like, hey, never mind, Spiffo just sent me something. Or, you feel me? Some other producer. So I played the beat. And then he started vibing to it, and I wanted to change it. But, once they start vibing, he's like, okay, let me wait. But then I'm like, please don't get on this because I want to, you feel me? I want to do something hard. But he ended up saying, load that up, you feel me? And Gucci was even writing to it, but you feel me? For some reason, he didn't get on it, but for sure. And then we did that record, and then I really didn't think too much of it, but then like 3-4 months later after that, it leaked on YouTube, bro. So I was like hurt, bro. I was like, my first biggest chance, you feel me? And this is when he's climbing. This is like, I think kind of before Back in Blood, for real. This is in his like, just you know what I'm saying, getting right. So I'm like, dang, it leaked. So I'm calling my boys. I'm like, bro, like, you think they're going to drop it or you think it's over? They was like, bro, just chill. Like, post it. Just post it anyway. So I screenshotted the leak, posted it to my Instagram. You feel me? Folks was like, whoa, that's crazy. You work with Shiesty. So I'm like, oh, hold on. This, okay. Like, you feel me? So after that, one day I'm sitting at the crib and Atlantic emailed me. You feel me? And I know a few folks at Atlantic that I could have reached out to. Shout out to Amina, who used to work with them. I still got a good relationship with them, but I just kind of wanted to happen organically. So I got an email one day. They wanted to use the song Take a Life, for his album. And it was just crazy. But going back and forth with the label, you never really know, like, if you on the album, like, when the album, you feel me? Because, like, the communication between me and the label or just being an independent producer and not having some major backing is, like, they get back to you when they ready. But we had done the session here, the song here, so I'm just like, I'm getting emails like, okay, send the session. But it's like, okay, well, what about the producer agreement? Like, you feel me? Like, it's my beat. Yeah. So it's just like, bro, it was the time, bro, to where I thought they wasn't even going to use the song, bro, because I had built up so much anticipation. Like, this is my first biggest song. So tell me why a week before the album dropped, the track list dropped. And it got Take a Life on the bro, no producer agreement yet. Like, want the agreement. Like, I know, you feel me? Like, you can always go back and fix that. But I was just so excited, bro, because I was like, I was sitting in my crib one day and I was like, bruh, like, God, show me a sign that, like, you feel me, that I'm not doing all this for no reason. You feel me? I literally got on my knees, like, and prayed, like, because, bro, I started getting depressed because, I'm telling you, the label, they're literally not hitting me back, bro, like, about anything. They told me they want the song, then I don't hear from them from 2 weeks. You feel me? Yeah. And then Fujiano come in the studio one day and he's just like, yeah, bro, I got to do this feature for Shiesty. I'm like, oh, yeah, bet. He was like, yeah, let me send it to you. It's my song. I'm like, oh, so that's how I figured out Fujiano was going to get on the song. So I was like, hey, dang, so I got to be on the album.
He was the first to know. That was said, ooh, Fujiano been your song. He's like, getting hype.
Yeah, I was like, hey, bro, that's my beat. I was like a kid. Yeah,
not playing with him, bro.
For sure. So that's how that happened, man. Even though they took my tag out, that's cool, though.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Snake hit me up. ATL Snake hit me up, man, about that. I'm for real. I'm the only producer on the album, I think majority of the producers on there was from, I think, the Memphis area. Shout out TP, shout out Nile Waves, all them boys. But yeah, Snake hit me up about that tag. I need that back on. Free Shiesty though. Hey, certified up.
Oh yeah, we need
certified
that.
Hey, get my boy a deal. You heard him working with Young Dog, Pooh, working with they just come out. They just coming out. He working with a Fujiano. I'm like, man,
that's a blessing. Shout out Patchwork too, man.
Yeah,
shout out
for sure. Shout out Patchwork. In this very studio, I recorded my album. Got me all kinds of plaques and whatnot, but blessings.
For sure. And that was my goal, man. Like when I started interning, because I moved here after I graduated from Full Sail in like 2016, and I started interning. I ended up interning here for like a year and a half before I became, official engineer up here. Right. And it was just like, bro, that was my goal, just to put a plaque on the wall. You feel me? I feel like if I'm in this building with all these plaques, if I don't put one on the wall before I walk out, I feel like did I maximize my opportunity being here? And I did that. Shiesty season just went platinum. You feel me? Not too long ago. With So Icy Boys went gold with Bit Scar, Fujiano. We did that here too in the same room. So it's just been God, bro. It's just been God.
I'm proud of my boy meeting his goals. Got a plaque on the wall.
Nah, fat.
He gonna sign it. He gonna be like.
Patchwork gonna be like, not so fast, bro. Get your own copy.
So like, how does that work? You get a plaque, they get a plaque, the studio gets a plaque?
Yeah, for sure. So the studio will, of course, get their own plaque, that says, Patchwork Recording Studios on it. Then I would have to, grab mine that, that would say my name on it.
That's dope. So if I produce something and they go platinum, I get a plaque? I be wondering how these producers be getting these plaques, bro. They was like, one dude, he had like Young Boy, Lil Durk, had all these plaques with all these different people, and I was just like, bro, are you just stealing their plaques? What's going on? Are you not giving them out? And he was on Instagram like,
he putting in that work.
But yeah, that's what I like to see,
bro. Who would you like to work with in the future?
Like, Future.
Like
literally, bro.
Okay.
Like, Future, man. Like, he just, like, I love anybody who, like, created a wave. You feel me? Everybody who created a wave, I feel like I want to work with them because I realized that, like, you feel me? Thug always been my favorite artist, so, of course, I would want to, produce something for him, too. Mm-hmm. But, man, Thug, Future, Morgan Wallen, you feel me? He a country singer. Dirt just featured him on his last album.
That's crazy.
You feel me? I mean, I used to say Drake, but it's just like, because I'm scared of Drake. Because a lot of times when Drake work with people, you don't see them no more. Fast, you be like, yo, man, Drake boost you up, and where are you? Yeah, cause, so I'm good. I'm not saying I would. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like I want to be ready to where, like, if I work with somebody big that caliber, we could actually work and not be like in somebody's shadow. But I respect Drake and everything. But yeah, definitely Future and Thug though, right off the top.
That boy Drake got a gift. He be catching people early, like Lil Baby and them. He just like, and they give him a feature. Now when he throw people a feature, I'm like, yo, that's love. That's love. Like you're never too much at the top to come down, to people that's just coming up and whatnot. Like my boy MBG Federico, he coming up, good artist, doing his thing, and shout out to him. Hope he doing good.
Shout out to him.
For sure. So was it hard getting through college?
I actually started off at a community college in Florida. I'm from a small city called Ocala, Florida. Okay. So it's very small, like 30 minutes from Gainesville, right there in between Orlando and Tampa. And I tried to go to the like traditional college route, you feel me? I went to this community college and I'm sitting in like this theater class one day and I'm just like, why am I here? I'm like, why am I here? That? And like the history of my family is like, you feel me? We all, they all got their education. So I was just trying to,
follow the footsteps.
Do it that way, follow the footsteps. But then I realized, like, and I'm so glad I realized this early, like, I started seeing my future. Like, okay, if I stay at this community college, what am I going to do after this? Like, am I going to love doing this? Like, matter of fact, what am I doing right now? So I started looking at that, and it's like, while I'm at the community college, I'm learning, like, the studio. Shout out to my boy Braylon. We had built the studio in his house, you feel me, the drummer at church. So while I'm in college, you feel me, like, I grew up as a musician in church, so I'm always playing gigs and concerts. Now the studio done got built. Now I'm learning about this engineering thing in his crib, and everybody kind of looking at me like, dang, bro, like you an engineer? And I'm like, nah, if I want to be an engineer, I need to go to school. Right. You feel me? So I had left Ocala, Central Florida Community College, and I started at Full Sail. You feel me? Full Sail was a breeze for me because, you feel me, we artists. So it was built around hands-on learning. That's good. You're in a room with like 60 producers, 60 art. You feel me? So it was like more geared around, you feel me, on what I wanted to do. We still had our prereqs and stuff like that. But, you know what I'm saying? That's how it kind of was at Full Sail. No dorms or anything. It was straight labs. You feel me? I do miss that college experience, though. I wish I never experienced, like, homecoming, like, being a student, or, like, you know, kegs, like, you feel me? Like, no, I would have never done that. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't say I wouldn't have never pledged. I got a couple cousins, but that's lame to me. I mean, I'm sorry. I can't see me doing that. Like, nah,
They were like, shave your head, Walt.
Bro, they be having them folk doing some. I'm scared to even talk about that.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Nah, yeah, but college was smooth, man. Once I made that right transition, college was smooth.
That's good. And was it hard staying focused during college?
Was
there a lot of distraction?
It was, bro. I mean, it was easy for me, bro. I wasn't really into females like that. Like, I was just focused, bro. Like, I'm telling you, like, when I was like in that community college and I caught myself going down a path that wasn't for me, I woke up, bro. Like, I really stopped looking at. Like, I started focusing on me. I'm like, you feel me? So then I went to school. Then I learned, okay, I got to intern again eventually. You feel me? I started planning out my future. So, bro, I was zoned in. Like, my parents, like, when you going to bring a girl home? Like, hey, I don't know, bro.
February.
Definitely moving to Atlanta, bro. This is not the city for Mississippi. This is not the city for love, boy.
It's really not, man. So, is it hard finding love in your city? We can't even talk about it.
You mean like Florida?
Nah.
Or you talking about Atlanta? Because I could be real with you.
Yeah,
be real.
I
feel like back home, whereas like, because back home is really like less entertainment. It's less, like less of an economy. If that like makes sense, it's not a lot of motion. So it's more like a family driven type city. You feel me? So there's nothing wrong with it. Some people that grow, you feel me? They meet a woman early. You feel me? My dad got married early. So it's like a family oriented kind of city to where it's like family businesses. So people stay home to, you know, follow their parents' footsteps. You feel me? So I would say, yeah, it's easy to find love back home because everybody comfortable at home. I feel like you're comfortable at home. Definitely. You feel me? When you step out and you move and you do other things, you know what I'm saying? Like, you like start to grow by yourself. And I feel like that's where it gets difficult because you're not used to that. So I'll be like, yeah, girls back home, yeah, they ready to. You know I mean, not me personally. Yeah. I'm just saying they ready. Like, they cool, like, with locking in. Like, I'm good. I'm not nowhere near I'm supposed to be at, baby. So
we got to grind.
Yeah, we got to grind.
Feel you. When it comes to that grind, focus on your grind. It's so easy to get distracted out here. It's so easy to get distracted from your purpose because of women or man, whatever you're into. You know, it's easy to get distracted out here. It's like if you don't let nobody take you away from your purpose. Don't let nobody take you away from your purpose or your calling or anything like that because you're just pushing your dreams and goals farther and farther back.
For them.
It's just like, because at the end of the day, what if it doesn't work out? Look how much time you just wasted.
Yeah.
Come on now. You're right, bro. I should be a pastor. Because they need to hear this. They need to hear this. People won't go to my church, though. I'm too real.
Change Josiah Baptist Church.
Boy. They go like this. How they be in church? Hey, stop the music. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. So you said you grew up in church. So like, how was that?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. For me, it was lit. Like, for
lit.
Real. Like, I don't know. I just always had fun with everything I do. But I think the reason why I really love church because that's where I found my ear for music. You feel me?
You're right. Yeah.
So I come from a very musical family. I've been playing keys. My dad bought me my first piano at like 10 years old. Okay. So I was just always, bro, like, you already know how it be. I'm a PK, so Monday, children's choir. Tuesday, Bible study. Wednesday, old people choir. Thursday, marriage night. And I'm a PK, so it's always a reason why I'm there. Like, I'm like, Dad, why I gotta go? Because I'm going. Like, literally. So I was always in church, you feel me? And like, but I appreciate that because it gave me a foundation, you feel me, growing up with, you know, parents that like, you know what I'm saying, like, gave you, you know what I'm saying, discipline. You feel me? Like, I just know how to treat people. Like, I know how to talk to people. You feel me? Like, I appreciate like that foundation. You feel me? Especially for music, bro. Like, if you like, I don't know, like if you know, like, but a lot of artists, like, they really start off in church.
That's how it go.
You feel me? Like, even Justin Timberlake, I just learned, like, when I was in the studio with him, he's from Memphis actually, and he grew up in a Baptist church.
I would never guess that.
Exactly.
Justin Timberlake from Memphis?
Yes, he's from Memphis, bro, and he grew up in a Baptist church. So if you listen to his music and all the runs and all the inflections, bro, that's from church, bro. You feel me? That's from church.
Yeah, for sure. And for people who don't know, a PK is a pastor's kid. For those who don't know, with all the high expectations and all the strictness. Yeah, that's what that's like, man.
Yeah, that was cool though. But I was just also like, I don't know. I was cool with the expectations, but I was always still me though. You feel me? And I was glad like my parents still let me be me, and my grandparents, they still let me be me. But I just still always had that respect. You know what I'm saying?
So what's your favorite key to playing?
Well, I play in all 12 keys, actually.
Okay.
No, it's okay. I do, though. But my favorite key to play in is probably... Dang, that's a good question.
Yeah, what's your favorite? Everybody got a favorite
let
key.
me find out you're a musician.
Oh, yeah. I play a little song.
I would just have to say, like, D flat, like, you know, C sharp minor, because that's the middle of the piano.
Yeah.
So, like, it's pretty much easier to draw emotion from that key. And that's kind of the key that, like, we kind of naturally talk in, you feel me? It's the middle key, so I just like that. So, like, if you listen to a lot of music, it's kind of built around that. Or, you know, a lot of guitar-heavy stuff in the key of G, you know?
Okay.
You know?
Yeah,
I feel like you're quizzing me now.
I'm an A-flat guy myself, you know, sometimes C-sharp.
You sound like church. Church
I definitely grew up in church, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
It's why I am the way I am, you know, all the respect. There's no more diverse place than church. There's all people from all different walks of life go to church. So you're gonna, especially the, I'm not gonna call them old, but elderly, the older people in the church, like the mothers in the church. That's what they call it, a mother's group. A mother's group, the senior citizens, the senior citizen choir. Everybody know what I'm talking about. But yeah, they teach you respect because they real strict about that. You will not talk to me. I'm sorry, Miss Patterson. I'm sorry. How dare you carry these books up the stairs? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So, man, yeah, growing up in church, definitely an experience, bro. What about you, bro?
Don't ask me, bro. My favorite key is the F. You know what I mean? For Fernando.
F is a key though, but go ahead.
Yeah. I was being dead ass.
Yeah, I know.
I wasn't even playing.
Oh, I got you.
But I ain't gonna say I grew up like y'all in the church, but you know, of course, you know, I had to go every Sunday. I wasn't there every Monday, Tuesday, but every Wednesday at Bible study and Sunday I was there. Right. I was just there. I ain't really, you know.
Yeah, he was one of the kids who sat in the back of the church with a full outfit on, like, Mom, why I got to dress up and he got on jeans?
Right, bro. I kid you not, bro. I was like that.
My mom used to make me go in the front of the church. Cause she knew I even fall asleep or you know I really didn't care about it, bro.
Yeah, well, I was jealous of the kids who had tablets in church.
I ain't had that.
Bro, they would be in church. They'd be like this. The pastor start preaching. Their mom or dad give them a tablet. They like this with headphones on. And I'm
crazy.
like,
now, I ain't gonna lie. That's a bad kid who can't be disciplined.
Yeah,
because we'll get slapped in the back of the head.
I'm trying to tell you.
Like, man, what my grandpa used to be up preaching. If we're on the front row talking, he's gonna say, "Hey, get right," or he gonna take care of you right there in the middle of the service, man. R.I.P. Grandpa, man.
Oh, sorry to hear it, man. Sorry for your loss. But yeah, growing up in church is like crazy. Cause I was a drummer, so I was there, but I liked keys. I liked keys too, but I was better at drums. But keys, I was there Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, sometimes Friday. Whenever you needed somebody to play drums. Oh yeah, we need this, we need that, we need this. I'm like. And then my mom had me in the singing group too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
grew up in the singing group, and then I was just like, dang. But so we was in church a lot.
Where were you in the singing group? That matters.
Oh, I was in Buffalo.
No, I'm talking about like where did they place you?
Like what part? Yeah. Alto, tenor,
soprano? Oh no. Like so, basically it was like a quartet group.
Oh, that boy was one of the heartbeats.
Yeah. Like it was a quartet group. So like they go on like. You know how they, you know.
God damn.
They could like take it, and then everybody be like. Yeah,
That's the beat.
I'm trying to tell you. And when they just the cop has to be like this, stop the music, and they be like. Yeah, man, those was good times, bro. Those was great times.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely great times.
Nah, fast.
I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. It wasn't.
There were some times I actually hated it, bro, because I was in church so much, bro, and I was like, bro, 'cause I missed out on a lot of, I would like to say, playing time, because I'm always in church, so my friends, let's go here, let's go there. And you know, back then, sleepovers was a good thing. It was a big thing back then. And I couldn't go over, you know, Jaquan's house for the sleepover.
What? I couldn't even have friends over, stop by outside. Mom, like, don't you have nobody at my mom? We outside. I don't care.
Like they're like, we have pizza, but I can't go. Boom. But I wasn't just going to first service. We had second service, bro. I was like, like their service started at 4:00, evening service. I'm like, oh, you can't be serious. But man, it helped me grow up and mature as a man. Helped me grow up like with manners. 'Cause people with manners, it's like hard to find them these days. You go, that is, bro. Like the way the world is going, people got less and less manners. There's no more yes ma'am, yes sir. Kids don't even call you stupid, dookie, poopy head no more. They call you a straight up bitch. They be like, dang. I'm like, dang. I'm like, shut up. No. I'm like, I'm looking at the mom. The mom like, oh, he just does that sometimes. Sometimes. He just don't get him so angry. Bro, what are you doing?
Different generation, man.
Different strokes for different folks, but you know, I appreciate. Let's say that I appreciate it growing up in church.
Me too.
For sure.
Me too.
So, where do you see yourself with this engineering thing in the next, 5-10 years?
Probably less engineering, just more strictly producing. I still love engineering because that's a part of producing. You feel me? Like I'm just a producer. You feel me? There's several producers who know how to engineer. So I just think I'll just be, solely producing, still here at Patchwork, having a relationship with them, but more so just strictly, just strictly producing, maybe less of just like recording, any and everybody, just more project-based stuff, you feel me? And then I also want to open a recording studio back home, I feel like back home, where I'm from, is not really a studio that's like at a high standard, you know what I'm saying? It's always like, just these walk-in kind of studios. I want to kind of build like, like a Patchwork back home, you feel me, to give like kids hope there, you feel me? Just show them, because I tell a lot of clients who come here for the first time, like, bro, they come in so amazed. Like, even just to sit in this room is just like, it be so amazing to them, bro. And I be having to humble myself, because when I first walked in here, I was amazed, like, for the first year. But then afterwards, like, you get used to it. So I tell people, like, the average person, bro, who listen to music, like never sees it. Like, never sees how it's done. Like, don't have no idea about, like, they don't even know what that is right there in front of you. That's a $250,000 board right there. Yeah. So it's just like the average person don't even understand this. You feel me? So I just feel like I want to bring that back home. You feel me? So that 10, 11-year-old who always looking on Instagram and seeing artists come up, I want to put something there in the city to where it's just like, oh, I could go here to get that sound, or to meet great engineers, or to meet great producers, or great, like a great marketing team, or a great videographer. You feel me? Because sometimes if it's not around you, you don't learn it until later. You feel me? So when I moved out here, it's a lot of things I thought I was doing right. You feel me? But I had to switch it up. I'm like, oh no, like we working at this level. You feel me? So I just want to provide that opportunity that like I had to figure it out. You feel me? Right. I had to grind. Like I want to provide it early, so like you feel like you don't have to move all the way or travel all the way to Atlanta or LA to just to record. You feel me? Like you should be able to find a good engineer, a good producer in your city.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's impactful. Make an impact on your city, man.
Yeah,
That's
for sure.
That's great. Yeah, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of him.
No, facts, man. 'Cause my city, man, it'd just be like, man, you just hanging outside, like nothing really going on. Like, you feel me? Everybody who was supposed to go off to school, they coming back, and now they just chilling. You feel me? So you can get kind of, you know what I'm saying, stuck in that quicksand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I gotta tell people, moving out your city is a life hack. Like, it's a definite life hack. If you grow up around the same people and you stay around the same people your whole life, first of all, that's boring. That's very, very boring to stay around some people the same. Like, they just think the same way. You just stay in your city. Some people don't even travel and go anywhere. But moving out, moving out your city.
What happened, man?
No, that was me. Excuse me.
But moving out your city is definitely a life hack because you'll be around new people. You know, the way they grew up. You know, different environments. Different cultures in some cases. It's just like the slang is different. The way of life is different. Everything is different. So you need to versatile yourself. Just like when you being an engineer or producer, you got to be versatile. Nobody likes a one-way engineer.
Facts.
It's
You gotta pay attention to the new waves, the new sound. Because coming from church playing and started making beats, bro, was like the toughest thing that I ever had to do. Like, you gotta think, I come from being like, you know, like the second MD, you know, so some Sundays I'm running the whole show. I'm on the talk back, I'm telling the band what to do. From the top to
come
the
on now.
Yeah, so it's like it's more complex. So coming to do rap and hip hop, I'm like, I can't do this. Oh my bad. Like, I can't do this no more.
All right.
Like, it's all just like click, loop. You feel me? So I had to like dumb it down a lot. You feel me? So that was probably one of the toughest things though, but man, I stuck with it though, bro.
That's good, man. That's good. And for those who don't know, the MD is like the master director, person who like makes sure everything's go good. You know, all that on them cars that they be listening to. It's like,
yeah. So the MD could be anybody. The MD, sometimes you look at certain things. Sometimes the drummer has the mic. You feel me? He's literally playing and telling the whole band, "Okay, we going back to the vamp." You feel me? Sometimes it could be the bass player, it could be the piano player, or it could be the actual director who's telling everything. You feel me? So that's a good fact. But
dude, I love the bass player when he.
Yeah, slap. It's over with. That slap. Pause. We got excited.
They did get excited.
Hey, man.
That boy cheese and if for ill.
They just cut the mics off and go home.
Who y'all like listening to though, for his music wise? Like, I'm starting with Wit.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. I ain't gonna say I have a favorite artist, but I really listen to like anything. It depends on my mood. I listen to Adele, Kevin Gates.
I'm finna say
that. Now I love Kevin Gates.
What you like about Kevin Gates though, bro? He weird. Like, I just want to know why you like Kevin Gates.
said
I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with Kevin Gates. He's just open with everything.
He's more open with it. It's I don't know, his transition from like his older music, you can tell was really like a aggressive individual. And his music now basically is kind of like, okay, he's trying to be a better person. But like I said on like my previous podcast, like twice, 2019 prior to Refuge Is My Life. So he was like the top artist I go to listen to.
I got you.
So hey, it helped me. So he do weird shit, but
he cool though. What about you, Josiah?
My favorite artists don't make music no more. But it was Mo 3. Rest in peace. You know,
rest in peace.
He was a good good rapper, good singer. You know, he just did it all. He like and then like Rick and just go back into sing. He had so much flow, so much potential, and that's what I don't want to do. Is just like, you know, die with just potential. Oh, he was good. Oh, he had so much potential. Like, you have so much untapped potential. Tap that potential. Like, just get the potential out. Die on empty. Don't die, full of all this potential. Because potential without actions is just potential. Some people get potential to death. You see a guy that's 6'8", and it's like, yo, bro, you NBA bound.
If I was your size,
I'm trying to tell. I've been they be hearing that their whole life, and they just go off that. Oh, I could be this, I could be that, but they don't work at the craft because they just think it's gonna be given to them, and it's not that way. But then you look at them weird because you just can't be 6'8" and then just not be doing nothing 6'8" related.
Facts, yeah, facts.
Definitely got boy.
Boy, I had a long night last night.
Late night. Boy.
Hey, but hey, where can we find you?
Man, y'all can find me anywhere: Instagram, Twitter. My website is tugga.org, so tugg.org. On there, you can, book me for sessions, mixes, beats. On there, you'll see all my social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, and everything like that.
Yeah, it should be in this link right here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you want me to go? Okay.
You
can find me on Facebook, Instagram at Wick Clothing, WICK Clothing _.
And you can find me, the king, the only king, the supreme king, at King Josiah Motivation, KINGJOSIAH Motivation, and that goes for Facebook, YouTube, all that good stuff. You're probably watching this on YouTube at Let's Get Active. So, let's get active. This concludes the episode, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Yes, sir.